All right, good evening, everybody, and welcome to another Content Creator Basketball Association stream here on Twitch, or if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you very much for watching this. I am Vita Productions, and once again, as I mentioned, this is the Content Creator Basketball Association, the CCBA, where once again we have 30 teams named after various content creators that I follow. Actually, it's 29 different content creators plus myself. I do have a team named after myself. And if you do miss this on Twitch, again, the VOD replays will be available later on after the game, after the stream ends on Twitch. Hope you guys are having a great Friday night, as we are getting closer to the end of the first schedule block. But we are also at the point now where we're going to start having some repeat teams here. We had one last night with the Las Vegas Tight Spots. Today we have one with the with the Seattle DADDGamers, named after Dad Gamer, who does the DGFL, the Dad Gaming Football League, similar to the FGFL for franchise gaming. And then we also will have the watch game debut of the New Orleans Ninjas. And looking at it right now, the Ninjas, the home team, are 11-11 on the season going into this game. Third place in the Southwest Division, ninth in the West, which would be good enough to be in the play-in tournament. And you got the Seattle DADDGamers, are just a game ahead at 12-10 overall, third in the Northwest Division, and ninth, or I should say 8th place in the West, which would also be good enough right now to be in the play-in tournament. Injury-wise, the DADDGamers are going to be without the service of Jetty Osman, who is out 2 to 4 months with a dislocated right patella. But there are no injuries to be announced for the DADDGamers, or for the Ninjas. So we're going to take a look at the starting lineups. As you can see here on the screen, Russell Westbrook starting at point guard for the DADDGamers, Bradley Beal at the other guard position. At small forward, Harrison Barnes, followed by LeBron James at power forward, and the man in the middle, Andre Drummond. And for the home team, the New Orleans Ninjas, LaMelo Ball starts at point guard. Anthony Simons is at the other guard. Jimmy Butler, small forward, followed by Caleb Martin at the power forward position, and then Mark Williams is the man in the middle. As we are going to get ready to get started in just a moment. And let me just get everything set up, and then we're going to get started. We are going to be heading to the Smoothie King Center in New Orleans, Louisiana. As you can see, the teams coming out here. I mean, I know they still have the New Orleans Pelicans stuff over here, because that is the team that I replaced here. As you see, LaMelo Ball coming around with it. Coming around, you see him chatting. By the way, he is the better of the Ball brothers, by the way. As you see them in their New Orleans Pelicans warm-up gear. I kind of wish they actually had like the warm-up gear actually with the created teams. I can see the silent hype video. So as I said, this is the second time we're going to see the Dad Gamers in action on the watch games. They did get the win on the very first ever stream. You can go back and watch that game, 102-93 over the Anaheim Baffles here. But now this is the first time they are on the road. They take on the New Orleans Ninjas. As we're going to have an ad break for those that are lurking right now on Twitch in about 20 seconds. As you can see, Russell Westbrook only having 5.3 rebounds a game. So his production's gone down if you look at it right now. As you can see, LeBron James. As once again, Ball, Simmons, Williams, Martin, and Butler are your starting lineup for the home team, the Ninjas. Westbrook, Drummond, Beal, James, and Barnes are your starters for the visiting Dad Gamers. Big early season matchup right now, as both of them are in the play-in spot. Still trying to get into that playoff spot. As you see, a C- home court advantage for the Ninjas. See Drummond. And he's going to win the tip. See, in all blue jerseys for the Seattle Dad Gamers, with some green and blue trims and white side trimmings. And as you see, Bradley Beal for 3. And it's quickly 3-0 Seattle on top here. This is the 15th watched game of the CCBA to this point right now. We're actually in the beginning of the early part of the month of December on the calendar. You see Jimmy Buckets with it, and he's going to get the first 2 points for the Ninjas, and it's 3-2 as Jimmy Butler only averaging 17.6 points per game so far this early season. LeBron James with it, being guarded by Caleb Martin, but you see Bradley Beal, jump shot in the paint, no good. Russell Westbrook had 22 points in the win against the Houston Dirty Casuals. A win against them. You see Anthony Simmons with it, being guarded by LeBron James now. And there's a foul called against LeBron James. That's a shooting foul, too.
First team foul. At the line for 2, Anthony Simons.
That's Simons, okay. It is Simons. And he hits the first one, so this game is tied. And it is 4-3 now. The New Orleans Ninjas on top. As we're just over a minute into the game here. Russell Westbrook had 25 points in that watched game. See LeBron James, jumper no good. Simons with the rebound. Jimmy Butler coming around with it. He's back over to Martin. He played with his twin brother at University of Nevada in college. See Butler with it. Out of Marquette. Jimmy Buckets with a jumper, and it's good. That's 4 points for Jimmy Buckets, and it's now 6-3. See Russell Westbrook coming around. Westbrook had a triple-double on that lat in the first watch game of the season. 25 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists, as you see LaMelo Ball with it. Back over to Williams. Mark Williams, the man in the middle. Back over to Caleb Martin. Back to the LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball with a deep 3, no good. Andre Drummond will grab the rebound. Coming around for LeBron James, being guarded by Caleb Martin for a second. Harrison Barnes will hit that 3 there, and this game is tied at 6. The veteran Harrison Barnes, who has been put up on the trade block actually for the Sacramento Kings. As you see Simons with it. Back over to Caleb Martin. Jimmy Butler coming around. He has 4 already. LaMelo Ball for 3, and he drains it. That's his first 3 of the game, and the Ninjas are back on top, and LaMelo Ball has averaged 17.5 points in the 2 games so far against the DADDGamers. As Bradley Beal with a jump shot, no good, but Andre Drummond grabs the off. Much of a disadvantage here. However, Simons was able to get, despite the height disadvantage, able to win a tip on that jump ball. Let's see Williams with it. Back over to LaMelo Ball, who just had a 3 on their last trip around. No good. LeBron James will grab the rebound here. James giving it back over to Russell Westbrook. As I said, had the triple-double in the first game that we watched this year. As we're 4 minutes into the game, LeBron James over, and there's Bradley Beal with another 3, and that's 6 for him, and this game tied at 9. Bradley Beal on the road averaging a shade over 26 points a game. Back over there, and there's the alley-oop to Mark Williams. LaMelo Ball with a nice assist there. It's 11-9. Andre Drummond will step out of bounds, and the ball will go to New Orleans. You see LeBron James had 10 points in the win against the Houston Dirty Casuals in their last game. The DADDGamers got off to a fast 3-0 start, and they start struggling a bit, but then they've been playing a little bit better as of late. They're 2 games above 500. See Mark Williams going around being guarded by LeBron James. See LaMelo Ball being guarded by Westbrook. 4 to shoot, 3 to shoot. LaMelo Ball, jump shot, no good. Andre Drummond with the rebound. LaMelo Ball, 3 points on 1 of 4 shooting, 1 assist. See Drummond with it, running over to Bradley Beal. Beal coming around. He already has 6 points in this game. Westbrook for 3. No good. Caleb Martin with the rebound. 6.5 to play in the first quarter here at the Smoothie King Center. Scores 11-9. The home team, the Ninjas, on top. As LaMelo Ball had 22 points, 6 assists in the loss to the Anaheim Baffles the other night. As you see Bradley Beal coming around with it. LeBron James with the jam, and that's his first 2 points of the game, and this game is tied at 11. LeBron averaging 21.4 points a game this season, as we're now past the halfway point of the first quarter, and there is a personal foul against Harrison Barnes, his first personal. Second team foul, as we're going to have some substitutions now. Marvin Bagley now coming into the game for Caleb Martin. As Jimmy Butler has it. Butler trying to get that screen against LeBron. Can't get it. Butler, though, will still get the shot up, but it's no good. Bradley Beal with the rebound. He has 6 in this game already. LeBron James had his first 2 points in his last time around the court here. 5.5 to play in the first quarter. LeBron James for 3, no good. LaMelo Ball with the rebound. Crossing the timeline is Simons with it. Remember that in the first time out in the fourth quarter, I'll announce tomorrow's game. I don't know if it's going to be nighttime. You see Marvin Bagley, no good. Westbrook with the rebound. Don't know what time tomorrow. I'm hoping to get it in the afternoon before the football games start. But Sunday night, I'm definitely going to have it really late after Sunday Night Football. You see Andre Drummond with that layup there, and they're back on top. Drummond's first 2 points as we have a timeout With 4:56 to play in the first quarter. At the Smoothie King Center, the Seattle DADGamers up 13-11, which gives us an opportunity to take a look at the progress going on in the real-life NBA right now. As we have a couple of finals to report, 3 finals to report as of right now. In Indianapolis, the Pacers defeat the Hawks 150-116. Man, we got a lot of high-scoring games the last few nights that I've announced. The Celtics with the 126-97 win over the Utah Jazz. The Celtics are still undefeated at home, by the way. The Cleveland Cavaliers 114-90 winners over the Washington Wizards. With under 30 seconds to play, the Brooklyn Nets up 119-112 over the OKC Thunder. About 6 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. The Knicks are up big over the Philadelphia 76ers, 112-81. In New Orleans, in real life, the Pelicans are getting blasted by the Clippers, 101-70, with just 7:11 to play in the fourth quarter. Early fourth quarter, not even 3 minutes in, the Bulls leading the Hornets 82-69 in Chicago. And the Timberwolves, about 8:23 to play in the fourth quarter, leading the Rockets 95-78. And we'll get a little bit more. And this was a heavy load, by the way, in the NBA, so gonna get a little bit more faster on this. Williams inbounding it to Ball here, 13-11. The DADGamers are on top. See LaMelo Ball back to Williams. Williams with the layup, no attempt, no good. Drummond will grab the rebound. They're now on a scoring drought for the last 3 minutes, the Ninjas are. See Bradley Beal. Oh, look at that. To Andre Drummond. Nice pass there. Drummond now has 4 points in this game. The DADGamers shooting 6 of 12. The Ninjas 4 of 11. See Jimmy Buckets giving over to Williams. And look at that. Williams there with the jam. Mark Williams now has 4, and this game is back to a 2-point game again. Approaching 4 minutes to play here in the first quarter. I hope you guys are enjoying this, as Drummond's going to get to the line with Mark Williams called for his first personal foul. Andre Drummond looking to try to tie the game high with Bradley Beal. Looking at those really nice uniforms here with the Ninjas. See the white uniform. We got some substitutions being made. Bradley Beal's going to be moving the point guard. Gary Harris coming in. And Kelly Oubre Jr. is going to be into the game as well for the DADGamers, as Drummond misses a second one. He has 5 points right now. 16-13, the DADGamers on top here. See Jimmy Butler coming around, and he's going to go to the line as Drummond called for the foul. Butler has 4 in this game already. As I said, Butler averaging 17.6 points a game as he hits the first one. He now has 5 points, as we're going to have some more substitutions. Drummond going to the bench. As we see Jackson Hayes into the game, as well as Darius Bazley. As Jimmy Butler hits them both. 16-15 is the score right now. Then over to Sochan. Or is it Sochan? It doesn't matter anyway right there, because the ball going back. You see Jimmy Butler there with the layup, and now he has 8 in this game, and it's a 17-16 lead. The Ninjas back on top by 1. Beal with the jumper, and it's good. Bradley Beal has 8. He is tied for the lead game high right now with Jimmy Butler. Both of them have 8 points each. See LaMelo Ball with a jumper, no good. Basley with the rebound. Bradley Beal has it. As Jackson Hayes will get his first 2 points of the game. Don't know if I called his name that much in the first game. We got some more substitutions coming in, waiting to get into the game. LaMelo Ball with the layup, and it's good. He now has 5 in this game, and it's 20-19. He's averaging 29.4 points a game. See Bradley Beal with it. Coming around now. Bradley Beal had 30 points in the win against Houston on their last game. It's Kelly Oubre Jr. with it. 2 to shoot, 1 to shoot. He's going to come around. He's going to get the bucket. He gets his first 2 points of the game. And there is another timeout by New Orleans here. It's a 3-point game with 1:52 to play in the first quarter. And as expected, we're going to go and look at some of the other games that I was not able to get during this timeout here. So we have another 3 games in progress and 3 that are going to get ready to get started in the next couple of minutes here. As we are in the third quarter with 9:06 to play. In the third quarter, the Dallas Mavericks 69-53 leading the Portland Trailblazers. In Denver, the defending champion Denver Nuggets up by 12 against the Orlando Magic. 4:10 left to play in the first half there. We go to the Valley of the Sun, and the Phoenix Suns are up by 1 over the Miami Heat with just 2.5 to play in the first half. Games getting ready to set in Los Angeles. The Lakers and the Grizzlies, which would be the first time Ja Morant faced the Lakers since his suspension. Remember, the Lakers did upset the Grizzlies in the playoffs last season. In San Francisco, the Warriors are taking on the Detroit Pistons. And coming up at California's capital city, also coming underway in the next couple of minutes, the Sacramento Kings hosting the Toronto Raptors. As a real tight spot joins us here at Smoothie King Center with the Lurk. He's going to be lurking around inside the luxury suites. Maybe lurking around the concession stand to see what he's going to get for his snack. But the real tight spot, in fact, indeed, does lurk. And he is joining us at Smoothie King Center. Or no, we don't have any order commands there. This is not a stoner stream. As Sasha Vezenkov is into the game now. Ricky Rubio into the game, which, by the way, ironically, he did retire. Just announced his retirement. I think it was either this morning or last night. As well as Davis is into the game. Sasha Vezenkov with the 3. And this game is tied at 22 again. As Kelly Oubre Jr. coming over to Jeremy Sochin. LeBron James still in this game. One of the few starters still in this game right now. As he's going down to 2 to shoot, 1 to shoot. LeBron, no good. Marvin Bagley with the rebound. Ha 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 ha. Fuck WWE. Hey, what's going on with WWE right now? I see Davis is coming around, and no, missed by Terrence Davis as Oubre Jr. So Rock versus Reign is at Mania. Oh! As Kelly Oubre Jr. with the 3-pointer there. He has 5 in this first quarter. We're under a minute to play. Fatal 4-way at Rumble. Oh, wow. Rubio, no good. Styles versus Orton versus Knights versus Reigns. Ooh, interesting. And that's even before the Royal Rumble begins, right? As LeBron James shoots for three, no good. Ricky Rubio with the rebound. As I said, it's kind of funny how he's in this game, but he just announced his retirement as Anthony Simons for three. No good. Jackson Hayes gets the rebound. Kelly Oubre Jr. You see giving over to Harris. Harris for three. No good. And at the end of the first quarter, the Seattle DADDGamers with a 25-22 lead over the New Orleans Ninjas as we're going to come back for the second quarter. So the Bloodline interfered and no contested the three-way on SmackDown. Wow. It's been a while since I watched WWE. I've been more into the AEW. You never know what kind of chat you get in here, and this does not... By the way, anybody who watches this live, you are not obligated to talk basketball. You can talk whatever you want on this chat as long as it's nothing to do with politics, religion... As we start the second quarter here, D Nizzy, let's go DADDGamers. Hey, D Nizzy joining us here at Smoothie King Center. Hey, welcome aboard, man. First time chatter. Glad to have you in here. As you see Anthony Simons, there's his... See, he hits the points and it's now down to a 1-point game again. He has 4 in this game. See Jackson Hayes for 3, no good. Anthony Simons will get the rebound here. Rubio, as I said, he announced his retirement in real life earlier this week. Oubre Jr. coming around, giving over to Jeremy Socon. Harris for 3, no good. I don't know why Rubio announced his retirement. I don't know, but you know, he's had some series of injuries in his career. Simons coming around, gives it over to Vizinskov, the rookie in Sacramento. Simons with a jumper, and it's good. Anthony Simons he has 6 points, and the Ninjas are back on top by 1. I see LeBron James over to Kelly Oubre Jr. Oubre Jr. no good. Zinskov with it. Back over to Terrence Davis. Davis to Rubio. Rubio with the layup, no good. Jackson Hayes with the rebound. LeBron James will now have it as he's getting ready to hand it over to Socon, crossing the timeline. Back over to Kelly Oubre Jr. for 3, no good. Ricky Rubio with it. See Ricky Rubio having it. Being guarded by Kelly Oubre Jr. This guy's with Davis for 3. He drains the 3. It's a 4-point lead now. Terrence Davis, his first points of the game. See Harris with it. Coming around now, back to LeBron James. LeBron James, turnaround shot, good. LeBron James only has 4 points in this game. You see Simons giving it over to Marvin Bagley, and Marvin Bagley tried to get a jam, but he was just able to get it in, barely get it in, as Marvin Bagley gets his first 2 points of the game, and the Ninjas are back on top by 4. LeBron James, another turnaround shot, no good. Marvin Bagley with the rebound. LeBron with 4 points in this game. You see Terrence Davis for 3 and no good. See LeBron James with it going coast to coast. He's going to go to the line. Zenkov. As LeBron James is going to go to the line for 2. Try to get him back. Try to get the DADDGamers back to within 2. He hits the first one. Substitutions being made. Westbrook and Drummond back into the game now. And for the Ninjas, LaMelo Ball and Caleb Martin back in the game. And he misses a second one, so still a 3-point lead for the Ninjas. You see Caleb Martin back into the game. First action for the second quarter, as well as LaMelo Ball, who is the better of the two Ball brothers, in my opinion. LaMelo, no good. Andre Drummond with the rebound. As LaMelo Ball with the steal. And he's going to lose it, but Marvin Bagley saves it. He tried that attempt, no good. LeBron James going the other way. Finding over to Russell Westbrook. So Russell Westbrook had 25 points in the first watch game for the Dad Gamers, and he's going to shoot the three. No good. Caleb Martin with the rebound. As we are about to be approaching 4 minutes, you see LaMelo Ball with a jump shot, no good. Drummond with the rebound, as we are now 4 minutes into the second quarter. The Ninjas leading it 31-28. See LeBron James back over to Westbrook. Westbrook for three. No good. Caleb Martin with the rebound again. Simons coming around. And he's going to get that layup attempt. No good. Oubre Jr. coming around with it. Oh, Westbrook had to jump and hold on to it for dear life here. As you see LeBron James back over to Harris. See Drummond coming around. Andre Drummond. Pass up the shot. Passes to Westbrook to Oubre Jr. And violation, and Oubre Jr. 3-second violation actually called against the Dad Gamers. And the ball is going the other way. Martin inbounds it to Simons. Crossing the timeline here. Simons for three. No good. Harris will get the rebound. See Gary Harris on Andre Drummond. Back over to Westbrook. Westbrook for three. And he ties this game. That's Russell Westbrook's first 3 points of this game. It comes with 6:45 to play, and there's a foul called against Gary Harris.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Substitution coming in now. Bradley Beal and Harrison Barnes coming back into the game for the Dad Gamers. Butler and Martin. Butler changes position, or Martin changes position. Butler's coming back into the game. It's Caleb Martin for three, and he drains it. That's Caleb Martin's first 3 points of the game, and the Ninjas are back on top with under 6.5 to play. Your voice is being simulcast on the TSBNA. That's very appreciative of that tight spot. You see LeBron James finding over the Westbrook, over to Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal with the jumper, and that's good. This game is tied. That's 11 points for him. See Jimmy Butler for 2, and Jimmy Buckets puts them back on top. He now has 10 points in this game. Looking at the field goal percentages, the Dad Gamers 43%, the Ninjas at 42%. 36-34. Harrison Barnes for 3, and he drains it. Harrison Barnes puts them back on top, puts the Dad Gamers back on top. He has 6 points in this game. See LaMelo Ball being guarded by Russell Westbrook. Ball loses it. Westbrook did touch it, and that is what they're going to call. The last 30 days in the CCBA, you see Jimmy Butler, 5.6 assists, leading all of the CCBA right now, as we're going to have some more substitutions here. Ricky Rubio is coming back into the game, I believe, for Anthony Simons. Caleb Martin is back over to Jimmy Buckets. Over to LaMelo Ball, 8 to shoot. And that LaMelo Ball passes up that opportunity. Gives it over to Butler. Butler for three. No good. Westbrook with the rebound. It's a 1 point lead for the DADDGamers with just about 5 minutes to play until halftime. Here for the Smoothie King center. Oh, I thought that was an alley-oop attempt, but that offensive rebound and another jam by Andre Drummond. He has 7 points in this game. It's a 3-point lead for Seattle. That could eventually be another YouTube short clip. Rubio coming around. No good. Westbrook with the rebound. See over to LeBron James. Back to Harrison Barnes, who hit a three earlier in this quarter. Back over to Bradley Beal. Beal being guarded by LaMelo Ball. Beal gets a shot up. No good. He gets the offensive rebound. No good. LaMelo Ball with it. You see Ricky Rubio, as I said, just recently announced his retirement in the NBA. Back over to Ball. Ball for three. He drains it. LaMelo Ball has 8 points in this game. And this game is tied at 39. And we have a timeout by Seattle with 3:50 to play until halftime here at the Smoothie King Center. We're all knotted at 39 apiece. And as I said, we have ourselves a heavy slate of games in the NBA. Let's look at some of the finals here. The Pacers 150-116 winners over the Atlanta Hawks. The Celtics are 126-97 winners over the Utah Jazz. The Cavaliers 114-90 winners over the Washington Wizards. The Nets with a 124-115 win over the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Knicks with the 128-92 win over the Philadelphia 76ers. The Clippers 115-95 winners over the New Orleans Pelicans. With under 30 seconds to play in the fourth quarter in Chicago, the Bulls with a 104-91 lead over the Charlotte Hornets. And just about under a minute to play in the fourth quarter, the Timberwolves with a 122-91 lead over the Rockets. So it looks like it's going to be a Timberwolves win again. That doesn't surprise anybody, right? 2 minutes to play in the third quarter, the Mavericks blasting the Trailblazers 98-64. In Denver at halftime, the Nuggets leading the Magic 67-54. In the Valley of the Sun, we have the Suns with a 62-55 lead over the Miami Heat. Games to start underway, the Grizzlies and the Lakers. And then underway right now with 7:44 to play in the first quarter, the Warriors with a 1 point lead over the Pistons. And with 8:31 to play in the first quarter, the Kings with a 9-7 lead over the Toronto Raptors. And that is your look in the real-life NBA right now. As I said, very heavy schedule on this Friday night. See Andre Drummond inbounding it to Russell Westbrook. Drummond coming around. Been a very contested first half so far. See Bradley Beal give it over to Drummond. Back over to Westbrook. Westbrook for three. He drains it, and Russell Westbrook now has 6 in this game. And the DADDGamers are back on top by 3. Ricky Rubio with it. Coming around. Rubio thought about the shot. He will get the shot up. No good. Drummond with the rebound. Kelly Oubre Jr. with it. Running over to Russell Westbrook. We're approaching 3 minutes of play until halftime. Oh, look at that pass to Harrison Barnes. As Harrison Barnes now has 8 in this game. And the lead is now up to 5 for the DADDGamers. Under 3 to play here, but Butler, look at that. Almost had that shot go in, but Drummond's going to grab the rebound. Look at that nice pass to Oubre and into Barnes, and Barnes again. He now has 10 points in this game, 4 of 4 shooting. Has been perfect on this night so far from the field, including 1 3-pointer. See Marvin Bagley giving over to LaMelo Ball. Ball's going to get to the line as Beal's called for his first personal foul.
Second team foul. At the line for New Orleans, LaMelo Ball. 2 shots.
LaMelo Ball going to the line to shoot 2. And he does make the first one. Substitutions being made. And I know that Williams is back into the game, as LaMelo does hit them both. He has 10 in this game himself. 46-41. See Westbrook. And he's rejected. And I believe that's Williams with that rejection. But Drummond still keeps possession of it. 9 to shoot. Back to Kelly Oubre Jr. Being guarded by Jimmy Butler. As Bradley Beal will get the three-pointer there. He now has 13 in this, 14 in this game. And that's a steal by Kelly Oubre Jr. Over to Barnes. Barnes for Beal. Beal for 3, no good. You see Simons back over to Butler. Jimmy Butler coming around, give it over to Martin. Caleb Martin for 3. No good. Drummond with the rebound. And you see Harrison Barnes there with the jam. Harrison Barnes now has 12 in this game. 9 in this second quarter, I should say. And the DADDGamers are up by 10, the largest lead by any team in this game. Back over to Williams. Martin for 3. No good. Drummond will grab the rebound here as we're approaching the last minute until halftime here. Looking at the rebounds, 29-19 in favor of the DADDGamers. Oubre Jr. for 3. No good. Williams will grab the rebound. LaMelo Ball with it. Under 40 to play until halftime. 51-41. Seattle on top. As you see LaMelo Ball coming around. Back over to Butler. And Butler with the layup, and it's good. Jimmy Butler with 12 in this game. Only an 8-point game now. I'm sure New Orleans would love to just keep it in the single digits for the deficit before going into halftime. Two, one, Beal. And Bradley Beal just continuing to torch this DADDGamers team here. As you see LaMelo Ball. He's going to get that last second shot up. No good. And we head to halftime with the Seattle DADDGamers 53 and the New Orleans Ninjas 43 as we head to the intermission. As you can see, Mike Malone getting interviewed. And reminding you guys that post-game we will have statistics for players on both sides. Team statistics as well as the simulation ticker. Because remember, I go by, I fast forward through days, so I want to give you the results of each game so we know how they get with these where they end up with these records. As we head to the halftime show here, I hope you guys have been entertained so far. Look at it here. As you see, the DADDGamers are 8th. There might have been some updated standings there with games that were being played earlier before this game. Because they do ask you, because I do control all 30 teams. Because I want to be able to play all 30 teams. Every team does get showcased at least once. You see Bradley Beal with his stats. There's 16 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. You see LaMelo Ball, 10 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 assists. And that is it for the halftime show here. 53-43 here as the Ninjas will get the ball to start the second quarter. Or third quarter, I should say. Or second half, I can say. Simons with it, being guarded by Bradley Beal. Back over to LaMelo Ball. Is he Westbrook with it, being guarding. Is he Butler with it? They got 3 to shoot, 2 to shoot. Ball's got to get it up. And he does hit the 3 to start the third quarter. LaMelo Ball has 13 in this game. It's a 7-point game again. It's over 30 seconds into the second half. Bradley Beal, though, had a pretty strong first half. He had 16. Westbrook, though, you can't leave him open, and that's why. Russell Westbrook with 9 points in this game. All of them threw the 3 ball, by the way. You see here Anthony Simons with the jam there, the dunk. He now has 8 points in this game. Back to single digits again. Andre Drummond finding over to LeBron James, being guarded by Caleb Martin. But Westbrook getting the screen. Westbrook, another 3, open 3 chance, no good. Mark Williams with the rebound. Butler has it. Back over to Williams. Ball has it. Over to Butler. Over to Caleb Martin. Caleb Martin for 3. He drains the 3. He now has 6 in this game, and it's now a 5-point game now. The Ninjas not going away yet. And nice alley-oop there. Andre Drummond will get the slam dunk there. He now has 9 points in this game. Nice alley-oop pass by Russell Westbrook, getting the assist there. As we're over 2 minutes into the third quarter, as you see Jimmy Butler, rejected by Drummond. You see LeBron James, and there's his signature dunk. The AT&T 5G Slam Cam. That would be a very much of a possibility of being a future YouTube short there. The lead back up to 9, and LeBron James only has 7 points in this game to this point. 60-51. 2.5 into the third quarter. Butler coming around, back over to Williams, and Williams is going to go to the line as Drummond called for his second foul.
Second personal foul, first team foul.
Mark Williams had 4 points in the first quarter, did not have any in the second. So now he's trying to get his first points of the second half. And he will hit the first one, 60-52. And he hits them both. He now has 6 points in this game, and it's back to a 7-point game again. Almost 9 minutes to play in the third quarter. See over to LeBron James. James coming around, and that's stolen by Caleb Martin. Anthony Simons with it coming around. Back over to Jimmy Butler. Over to Williams. 4, 3 to shoot here. Butler finding over the ball. Ball for 3. In and out, no good. Andre Drummond with the rebound. Harrison Barnes. 31-21. The DADDGamers with the edge on the rebounds. Make that 31-22 after that miss by Westbrook. Over to LaMelo Ball. Ball finding it over to Simons. Simons, the ball. They got to hurry up and get some of these shots up. Jimmy Butler coming around. Butler. There's the points there for Jimmy Butler. It's a 5-point game. His first 2 points. And now, of the second half, he now has 14. The Andre Drummond. Over to Westbrook. Westbrook for three. No good. Butler with the rebound. See LaMelo Ball. Ball with the shot up, in and out. LeBron James with it. Still a 5-point game here. 7:45 to play in the third. Bradley Beal coming around. Back over to LeBron. LeBron to Barnes. Harrison Barnes for three. He drains it. He now has 15 in this game. It's an 8-point game again. Here at the Smoothie King Center. New Orleans to Williams. As you see, LaMelo Ball for three. No good. Andre Drummond grabs the rebound. Now led by as many as 10 points the Dad Gamers have. See Beal with it. Give it over to LeBron James, and LeBron James. Nice assist there by Beal as well. As LeBron James only has 9 points, and the Ninjas will call a timeout. 6:51 to play here at the Smoothie King Center in New Orleans, Louisiana. The Seattle DADGamers with a 10-point lead over the New Orleans Ninjas, 65-55. It gives us an opportunity to see how games are going right now in the real-life NBA here. As I said, we got a heavy slate of games. So I'm going to go with some of the games that are in progress right now. With 7:41 to play in the fourth quarter, the Dallas Mavericks, the 117-81 lead over the Portland Trailblazers. That game in Dallas. In Denver, 8:16 in the third, left in the third quarter. The Nuggets up by 15 over the Orlando Magic. At 5:52 to play in the third quarter, it's now an 18-point lead for the Phoenix Suns, leading the Miami Heat 83-65. About halfway through the first quarter in Crypto.com Arena in Los Angeles, the Lakers with a 2-point lead over the Grizzlies, 16-14. Under 3 to play in the first quarter, the Warriors with a 15-13 lead over the Detroit Pistons. That one's in San Francisco. And with about 2.5 to play in the first quarter, the Kings leading the Raptors 25-20. That game being played in the capital city of California here. And just to remind you guys, the first time out of the fourth quarter, I will announce tomorrow's game. Stream is to be determined because it is a possibility that I could be streaming earlier tomorrow. As you see this season, Bradley Beal with 56% shooting. Second in the CCBA. I will, after Sunday night, leave the Google document for you guys to view on the standings and some certain statistics as well as awards here. As you see, LaMelo Ball getting it now, being guarded by Russell Westbrook, LeBron James on Caleb Martin. Anthony Simons for three, and he drains it. Simons, 5 points in this quarter. He now has 11. And it's a 7-point game again. But Bradley Beal, just remember, he knows how to take over games. As Simons called for his first foul, Beal's going to go to the line to get his first 2 points of this quarter.
Bradley Beal at the line for two.
He has 16. That has yet to score in the second half. As Beal will get his first point in the third quarter, he now has 17 in this game. And he makes them both. He has 18. The lead back up to 9. See LaMelo Ball. Give it over to Williams. Williams finding Jimmy Butler being guarded by Bradley Beal. Butler will get the shot up. No good. Kelly Oubre, that's Kelly Oubre Jr. actually that was guarding, because he ended up with the rebound here. See Bradley Beal give it over to Andre Drummond. Drummond to Westbrook. Westbrook open three. No good. Williams with an easy rebound. Anthony Simons. Back over to Mark. Dad Gamer whooping it up. Yes. but they have not really opened this game up. They only led by as many as 10. They see LeBron James, no good, as Williams will grab the rebound. Seahawks 31, Colts 7 in the second quarter. Is that your dynasty, right? They see Jimmy Butler. And no good. Williams does get the offensive rebound and the jam there. Williams now has 8 points in this game. Just simming it. 7 points. Separating the two teams here. Drummond. Oh, look at that. Westbrook. Easy layup there for Russell Westbrook. He now has 10 in this game. Or 11 in this game. Never mind, I did see that 6 for a second. I was blinded for a second. Thought that 6 was 5. You see Simons for 3. No good. Oubre Jr. with the rebound. 9-point lead for the DADDGamers as we are about to approach 4:20 to play in the third quarter. By the way, if you take 4:20, like put it like as a date 4 and then the 20, as Russell Westbrook with another 3 there as a timeout called again by the Ninjas. Russell Westbrook has 14 in this game, and the DADDGamers are up by 12. Their largest of the game, 4:13 to play in the third quarter. But if you take 4/20, like if you were to write it up, you can actually reduce the fractions, and today is January 5th. That's 1/5. You can celebrate 420 today, technically, if you know how to reduce fractions. As you see the dancers there. And I do want to remind everybody who is lurking on Twitch, as well as those that are watching on the YouTube VOD replay, that we do have statistics for players and team, as well as the simulation ticker followed by the injury report before we raid out on Twitch. As we are getting closer to the end of the first schedule block, where, as I said, certain teams will have to be featured twice because I can't find enough matches to where we can just have teams that are not featured play each other. Last night we had the first repeat with the Las Vegas Tight Spots against the Dallas Revamps making their debut. Tonight the Seattle DADDGamers are making their second appearance on a watch game. And you see LaMelo Ball averaging 22 points a game, 6.7 assists per game, and it's a little over 7 rebounds a game. And once again, tomorrow we will feature another team against another newcomer. You see Simons with it, finding over to Williams. 4 minutes to play. See LaMelo Ball coming around. Oh, terrible alley-oop attempt. 34-7 now, wow. And that's on Sim, right? Be LeBron James for 3. He drains it. LeBron James is starting to heat up. He only had 5 in that first half. He now has 7 in this quarter. Third quarter alone, he now has 12. And it's a 15-point game now, largest of the lead by the DADDGamers. 3.5 to play in the third quarter. See LaMelo Ball coming around back over to Bagley. Bagley finding Williams. Back over to Simons. Simons for 3. He drains it. Anthony Simons. He has 8 in this quarter, and now it's 14 overall. And it's a 12-point game again. The largest comeback from behind victory is 17 points. And that was the Houston DADDGamers against the San Diego Quickie Marches a couple of weeks ago. See Andre Drummond coming around. Drummond with the spin move. No good. Williams with the rebound. Ball with it. Simons. Nice layup attempt there. Simons. 10 points in this quarter. He now has 16. And it's back to a 10-point game again. 75-65, the DADGamers on top. See Bradley Beal. And this is back to Drummond. Drummond back to Westbrook. 3 to shoot, 2 to shoot. Westbrook from the free throw line. No good, but Andre Drummond will grab the rebound, and Jimmy Butler called for the foul as Drummond's going to be going to the line. Butler called for his first personal as Andre Drummond, who has 9 points in this game. Including another clip worthies for the YouTube short. As Drummond will miss the first one. Substitutions being made. Beal, Harris, Oubre Jr., Sasha into the lineup. See Rubio, Simons, Butler, Sasha into the game. As he misses both of them, Marvin Bagley with the rebound. Jimmy Butler will get the bucket there. He now has 16 in this game. And it's back to an 8-point game again. Beal coming around. See Kelly Oubre Jr. No good. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Butler finding over to Vizenskov with it. As Sasha Vizenskov with it. He gets the bucket. He now has 5 in this game. It's now a 6-point game with 1.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Bradley Beal coming around. Beal. Then there's the points he gets there. And he now has 20 in this game in 28 minutes of play. Back to an 8-point game again. 1:10 minutes to play in the third. Butler, 4-3. No good. Andre Drummond with the rebound. Bradley Beal has it as we're approaching the final 60 seconds in the third quarter. 77-69, the Seattle DADGamers are on top. Beal. And he misses it, but Andre Drummond will grab the rebound and the second chance points on that slam dunk. Drummond now has 11 points. That, and the lead is back to double digits again. Rubio, layup, and it's good. Ricky Rubio, his first 2 points of the game. The recently real-life retired Ricky Rubio. Beal, no good, and that's going to be rebounded by Ricky Rubio. It's an 8-point game with 22.6 seconds to play here. Butler with it, coming around. Butler finding over for the Ninjas. Oh, look at that. Butler still finds a way to get the shot up, but he can't get it as Kelly Oubre Jr. will grab the rebound. 5 to play in the third. They're going to hold on to the last shot. Beal. Nice three-point, deep three-pointer there to end the third quarter. He finishes off with 7. He has 23 in this game. And at the end of 3, the Seattle DADGamers 82. The New Orleans Ninjas 71. As we head to the final 12 minutes. Will the DADGamers hold on, or will we see some fourth quarter magic? Stay tuned.
It's the fourth quarter, crowd. Get up and make some noise.
As you can see, it's an 11-point game thanks to Bradley Beal's deep 3 buzzer beater to end the third quarter. And like that, the DADGamers get the ball to start the fourth quarter as they did win the opening tip. Harris for 3. No good. Rubio with the rebound. Rubio, Ball, Bagley, Davison, Martin, the lineup set for the start the fourth quarter as Marvin Bagley the third rejected by LeBron James. And you see LeBron James very excited there. Definitely blocking the game there. So we're 18 seconds into the fourth quarter. 14 to shoot. And they inbound it here. Bagley. Get over to Davis. Davis coming around. Davis for three. No good, as LeBron James will get the rebound. Just had a block on the other end. That's Caleb Martin with the steal. Finding Oaks with the rebound. James with it. Back over to Harris. Harris finding over to Kelly Oubre Jr. here as we're approaching 1 minute into the fourth quarter. Jackson Hayes back over to Oubre Jr. Oubre Jr. layup, and it's good.
Assist from Jackson Hayes.
Kelly Oubre Jr. will get his first 2 points of the quarter. Fourth quarter, he has 7 in this game. Has not scored since the first quarter. It's back up to a 13-point game as LeBron James with the steal after Caleb Martin loses it. James coming around. But LaMelo Ball with the steal now. You see Ricky Rubio getting that jump shot up. No good. Harris with the rebound. Back to LeBron James. Over to Hayes. Back over to Harris. Harris being guarded by LaMelo Ball. See LeBron James being guarded by Ricky Rubio. But LeBron James can get that layup, and it's good. LeBron James at 14 in this game, 8 from mid-range. 2 minutes into the fourth quarter, I should say. And they match the largest lead of the game as Hayes called for the foul as Marvin Bagley going to the line.
First team foul. At the line for New Orleans, Marvin Bagley.
Bagley only has 2 points in this game. And he misses the first one. Substitutions being made. Westbrook Sochan. Or Sochan. I still don't know how his name is pronounced. And Bagley does make the second one, though. He now has 3 in this game. It's a 14-point lead now for the DADDGamers. Westbrook for 3. No good. Caleb Martin with the rebound here. Coming around. Davis with it. And he almost lost it, but he holds on to it. Gives it over to Ricky Rubio with 10 to shoot. And there, Marvin Bagley the third with a jam. He now has 5 points in this game. It's back to a 12-point deficit. Southwest Airlines, you can see here, our sponsor. Russell Westbrook. Back over to LeBron James. LeBron James, that's a 2-pointer there. He's starting to heat up in this game. He now has 16. That game we're shooting 35 of 70, as you saw that little graphic there. As Caleb Martin will get the 2 points there. He now has 8. Still keeping it to within 12. Westbrook to LeBron. Back over to Harris to Westbrook. Russell Westbrook. Look at that pass to LeBron James, and James has 6 in this fourth quarter. He now has 18 in this game. They're back up by 14. Bagley. Over to Martin. Back over to Ricky Rubio. Over to LaMelo Ball. As I said, the largest overcome deficit is 17 points. Ball has to get that shot up. No good. Another rebound. Gives it over to Harris. Gary Harris shot. No good. LaMelo Ball with the rebound. Under 8 to play here in the fourth quarter. 90-76. The Seattle DADDGamers are on top. See over to Ricky Rubio to Terrence Davis. Davis for 3, and he drains it. Davis now has 6. And it's now an 11-point game. 7.5 to play. Westbrook layup, no good. Rubio with the rebound. Coming around to Terrence Davis. Back over. That was ball for a second. They see Rubio coming around to Bagley. Bagley had that layup opportunity, no good. LeBron James with it. It's Sohan. Jeremy Sohan with it. And that's his first 2 points of the game. They extend the lead to 13. LaMelo Ball over to Terrence Davis now. Back over to Ricky Rubio. Rubio finding Bagley, and Marvin Bagley with the dunk. He now has 7 points in this game. It's back to an 11-point game again for the Ninjas. They're not going away. See, Westbrook to Sohan. Sohan, no good. Marvin Bagley with the rebound. Back over to Terrence Davis. Terrence Davis to LaMelo Ball. LaMelo Ball layup, no good. Harris with the rebound. Move it over to Westbrook. Westbrook jumper.
Russell Westbrook.
As he hits his first 2 points, and he now has 16. First 2 points of the fourth quarter, he now has 16 in this game. 94-81. See LaMelo Ball. Layup, and it's good. LaMelo Ball. He now has 15 in this game. Ninjas shooting 32 of 74. 38 of 76 for the DADDGamers. I think that's 38 of 77 now as we approach the 5.5 to play in the fourth quarter. Rubio. Coming around, Ricky Rubio. Nice spin move and layup. Ricky Rubio has 4 points in this game. And it's back to single digits again as the DADDGamers will call the timeout. Still up by 9 with 5:16 to play here in the fourth quarter. And you can see it's pumped up. Ricky Rubio pumped up here as we are going to announce tomorrow's game. Just not sure what time it will be because I do hope I can get it off in the afternoon before the football games start. And tomorrow we'll have the debut of the Memphis Jedis from DADDGamers. They will be at the Houston Dirty Casuals, who will be going for the second time in this second and final time of schedule block number 1. Remember, every first 2 schedule blocks, I'm making sure that every team gets showcased at least once. There's already going to be certain teams that are going to be getting their last time they're going to be showcased because I will have, as we head towards the All-Star break, which is when I do plan to end the second schedule block. After that is when I'm going to be having some predetermined games, but then they could be flexed out. The first 2 schedule blocks are set in stone, but the third one is not, and I can have it flexed out depending on how things are going. But as I said, after tonight, we have 2 more games for the first schedule block in this Content Creator Basketball Association. And as we see here, LeBron James with it. Coming around now, back over to Harrison Barnes. Harrison Barnes has hit some big shots tonight for the DADDGamers. They're up by 9 here as we're approaching 5 minutes of play. Barnes for 3. Andre Drummond, though, will get the 2 points on that tip-up after that offensive rebound. He now has 13 in this game. LaMelo Ball, though, no good. Westbrook with the rebound. Back up to an 11-point game again. You see Bradley Beal back to LeBron James. LeBron James with that layup, and it's good. LeBron James, who had 5 in the first half, now has 15 in the second half for a total of 20 points. See Jimmy Buckets coming around. Jimmy Butler with the layup, and it's good. Butler, his first 2 points in the first quarter, or in the fourth quarter, I should say. He now has 18 total. Or is that 16? I am. These are, by the way, when I say like these stats, I keep track of the stats of points wise. As you see, there's a 3-point attempt there, no good. LaMelo Ball with the rebound. These are not official stats of coming out of the fourth quarter. He's now in double figures. It's back to a 9-point game again. About 3.5 to play here in the fourth quarter. Beal, shot up, no good. Simons grabs the rebound. Don't want to rush into something. They've got plenty of time right now. I see LaMelo Ball coming around. LaMelo Ball, jumper, no good. Drummond with the rebound. 3:06 to play in the fourth quarter. It's a 9-point lead for the Seattle DADDGamers. Now we're down to less than 180 to play as Harrison Barnes shoots a 3-pointer, and that is a huge one. Go back up by 12. He now has 18 in this game, Harrison Barnes. And as we're going to go look at some of the slate in the NBA right now, taking a look at some of the finals here. Pacers 150 to 116 winners over the Hawks. The Celtics 126 to 97 over the Jazz. Cavaliers 114 to 90 over the Wizards. The Nets with a 124 to 115 win over the Thunder. Knicks 128, Sixers 92. Clippers 111, Pelicans 95. The Bulls 104-91 winners over the Hornets. Timberwolves 122 to 95 winners over the Rockets. The Mavericks 139 to 103 winners over the Trailblazers. With just a little over 9 minutes to play in the fourth quarter, the Magic have now come back in as we got a raid here. Tight Spot raiding me with a party of one. Thank you very much, Tight Spot, for the raid. Thank you for showing the love here. But as I said now, with under 9 to play now, the Magic have come back, take a 1-point lead over the Nuggets. The Suns with a 20-point lead with under 9 to play in the fourth quarter. Lakers 45-35 over the Grizzlies, which is about halfway through the second quarter. And we'll go over a little bit more, hopefully. And again, Tight Spot, thank you very much for the raid. And if it's for a party of one, I actually appreciate it here. As Caleb Martin will inbound it back the ball. 12-point game now with under 3 to play. LaMelo Ball for 3. Yeah, that's going to miss. LeBron James with the rebound here. Westbrook. They led by as many as 15. You see LeBron James with the jumper, and it's good. LeBron James now has 22 in this game. 10 of those points have come here in the fourth quarter. It's 14. And LaMelo Ball called for a charging foul there. His first personal. And the crowd does not like it in New Orleans. As we got 140 seconds left of this game. Back over to Bradley Beal. Beal. And he will hit it. And it's a 16-point lead there, largest of the game. Bradley Beal, believe it or not, only 2 points in this fourth quarter. He has 25 in this game. Don't see anybody getting... nobody, I don't think, in this game is going to reach the top 5 in the scoring... watch game scoring department. To reach number 45, you guys, to reach number 5 in the watch game scoring, you got to have 44 points in a game. Nobody's near that. I see Williams with the rebound. Butler has it. Simon with that layup, no good. Beal with the rebound here. Under 90 to play here in the fourth. I see Westbrook getting it over here. LeBron James for 3. No good. LaMelo Ball with the rebound. Simons has it. as Jimmy Butler has it now. Back over to Simons. Under a minute to play now in the fourth, and it's going to be all but over with. The Dad Gamers are going to be the first team to get 2 wins in watch games. They will complete the first schedule block 2-0. And they still have at least one more game. They only have one more game in the second schedule block. Beal for 3, and no good. Williams with the rebound. Under 30 to play here. You got some substitutions being made. Back over to Caleb Martin. Martin has it, 10. You see LaMelo Ball for 3, no good. James with the rebound. 9 to play here, and I think they're just going to hold on to it. And they will do exactly that here as the final score. The Seattle DADGamers 105 and the New Orleans Ninjas 89. For the moment, the DADGamers will go to 13-10, and the Ninjas will fall to 11-12 on the season. But remember, I say this is momentarily because we still have the simulation ticker coming up before we end the stream. And let's see here, who's going to get the player of the game? And that actually goes to LeBron James, believe it or not. He had 22, but Bradley Beal did lead with 25, I believe. As we're going to go over the box scores now. And for the Ninjas, Anthony Simons led the way with 16 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and a steal. Jimmy Butler, 16 points, 2 rebounds, 8 assists. LaMelo Ball, 15 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals. Mark Williams with a double-double, 10 points, 10 rebounds. He does have 2 assists and a block to add. Caleb Martin, only 8 points, 5 rebounds, 1 assist, and 2 steals. Marvin Bagley, 7 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists. Ricky Rubio, 6 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Terrence Davis only had 6 points and 1 assist. Sasha Vezenkov, 5 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. And then we have players who did not play. 4 people did not play. But I don't think it got that bad enough to where... they had to empty the bench. Which is surprisingly. Alright. For the DADGamers, Bradley Beal, 25 points, 4 rebounds, 10 assists. So he had a double-double. LeBron James, 22 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal, and a block. Harrison Barnes had 18 points and 2 assists. He was 4-6. Yeah, 4-6 for three-point land. So Harrison Barnes, not bad. Russell Westbrook, 16 points, 4 rebounds, 6 assists, and a steal. Andre Drummond with a double-double, 13 points, but he did have 22 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal, a block. Kelly Oubre Jr., 7 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. Jeremy Sohan, 2 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Jackson Hayes, 2 points, 4 rebounds, and an assist. Gary Harris, no points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Darius Bazley, he had a rebound, and then you have some players who did not play: Isaiah Joe, Jericho Sims, and Peyton Pritchard, who were on the active roster for the DADGamers, as Jetty Osman did not play at all due to injury, and he's still out 2 to 4 months with a dislocated right patella. So we'll still be reading Jetty Osman's name coming up in the injury report. And now let's look at the team comparison here. Look at the field goal percentage: 49% for the DADGamers, 42% for the Ninjas. 3-point percentages: both teams with 37% from beyond the arc, but the DADGamers had 15 of 41 compared to 10 of 27. Free throws: the The Ninjas made 9 of 10 for 90%. The Dad Gamers 4 of 8 for 50%. Fast break points 15 for the Dad Gamers and 10 for the Ninjas. Both teams had 42 points in the paint. Second chance points goes to the Dad Gamers. 9 second chance points to 2. Bench points, though, they got better production from the New Orleans Ninjas in defeat with 24 points and 11 to 11. Dad Gamers with the assist as the edge on the assist, 32 to 24. As the Dad Gamers also crashed the board, they had 9 offensive rebounds and 47 defensive rebounds for a total of 56. Meanwhile, only 3 offensive rebounds for the New Orleans Ninjas and 40 defensively for a total of 43. 56 to 43. I mean, we see the rebound edge combined pretty close, but not in this game. For steals, 5 steals to 3 for the Ninjas. 2 blocks to 1 for the Dad Gamers. The Ninjas only turned the ball over 4 times compared to the 7 times for the Dad Gamers, but the Dad Gamers were able to score 5 points off the 4 turnovers, while the Ninjas did not score any off the turnovers. And as we look here, the dunks 11 to 8 for the Dad Gamers, and the biggest lead was towards the end with a 16-point win for the Dad Gamers. That was the largest lead, compared to only 4 for the Ninjas early in the game. The Ninjas, though, were able to scratch and claw back, but I think they only got to within 9, I think, late in the fourth quarter, but that was about it. So this game is officially done with. But let me put this down on my record books. And by the way, out of, I believe, let me see here now. Out of, let me see, 6, 11, 15 watched games already. In this first schedule block, 11 times the road team has come out with victorious. So just to let you know that the road teams have fared well and watched games. As now we're going to head to one of my favorite parts of the stream towards the end will be the simulation ticker for games on December 9th. Simulate through the date. No injuries, no injury dates to report, but there are some injuries that we'll report later on. Daily View here. We go to Dallas, Texas, and the Dallas Revamps, who won last night in the watch game. They also get a win in simulation, 120 to 113, winners over the Anaheim Baffles. The Austin Cinco Ochos with the 106 to 91 win over the Minneapolis Sports Gurus. In a game that we watched, the Dad Gamers with the 105 to 89 win over the New Orleans Ninjas. The Memphis Jedis from DADDGamers, they lose 126 to 124 to my Sacramento Dubmans, and you see the Dubmans at 14-6. They are trying to stay on pace to avoid being in that play-in spot. The DADDGamers, though, his team's 10-11. The Louisville Outcasts with a 20-point win over the New Jersey FGs, 137 to 117. And the FGs are still 12-9 as the Outcasts go back to being the game above 500. The Boston Big Babies with a 131 to 124 upset victory over the Chicago Murdas. And the Cleveland Clinkers will get a 116 to 99 win over the Tampa Cocos. So those are your games that are played on December 9th. Now let's go to December 10th as we simulate through the date. No injuries to report for that day for December 10th. And that's because there were no games being played on December 10th. Remember, this is going for the... And remember, this is... kind of don't want to have any spoiler alerts. Here we go. And remember, as I said, though, just remember, this was also like scheduled games for the in-season tournament, but we don't have in-season tournament games being played in the CCBA. And now let's go to games on December 11th. And let me see here. And the Jacksonville Blaze 124-108 winners over the Richmond Dark Wolves, and the Dark Wolves have now lost 12 games in a row. Ironically, the Dark Wolves did win their only appearance so far in a watched game, and they were one of 4 teams to actually be one of 4 home teams to walk out a winner in a watched game too. You see the Blaze at 13-10 though. The Dark Wolves 3-18. The Cincinnati Nasty Natties with the 116-89 winners over the Columbus John Jakes. And the Cleveland Clinkers in a home-and-home series, they win both of those games against the Tampa Cocos. The Clinkers are now finding themselves, I mean, it is a weak Eastern Conference, so they still have a chance of at least even sneaking in the play-in tournament. And if they're within the play-in tournament, they'll still get into my third schedule block, even with the losing record. But they do get 119-103 winners over the Cocos, who are now 7-16. The Craniacs scratch and claw their way to a 500 record right now with a 137-127 win over the Philadelphia Shanos, who are now 10-12. And the DADDGamers get another win. They are now 14-10 with a 127-112 win over the Louisville Outcasts, who fall back to 500. The New York Kills with the 114-108 winners over the Pittsburgh Snowmen. The Austin Cinco Ochos lose to the Houston Dirty Casuals, who we will be watching tomorrow night for the second time. They did get a win in a watch game. They get a win in this simulation ticker. They are now 9-11. The Cinco Ochos fall to 16-6. And the Dallas Revamps with the 131-126 win over the Memphis Jedis, who will be the Dirty Casuals opponent tomorrow night. The Revamps are now 15-7 and 10-12 the Jedis are. Though the Chicago Murder will go back on top, 120-113 winners over the Milwaukee Thriswolds, and the Thriswolds are now 9-14 with the Murders being at 15-9. GG's to the DADDGamers, yes. D Nizzy, yes. The DADDGamers, in fact, did come out with the win, and then they also have won this game in the simulation ticker. The New Orleans Ninjas, though, do bounce back from this loss with a 140-95 win over the Minneapolis Sports Gurus, in which the Sports Gurus are now 10-12. The Ninjas are 12-12 on the season. The Salt Lake City Sports Gaming upsets the Oklahoma City Breezy Bunch 128-100. The Sports Gamers are now break into the double-digit win column at 10-13. The Breezy Bunch now 12-10. And the New Jersey FGs upset my Sacramento Dubmans 117-108. The FGs are now 13-9. The Dubmans are 14-7 on the season. And the Portland Bear Caves come out with a 119-110 win over the San Diego Quickie Marts, who are now Quickie Marts are 6-16. The Bear Caves are 13-9. So that is it for December 11th games. Let me see. Okay, here we go. Now we're going to go to the 12th, December 12th games now. And now let's look at December 12th. The Cleveland Clinkers break into the double-digit win column with a 119-104 win over the Boston Big Babies. The Baffles with a 114-108 win over the winners over the Dallas Revamps. And yes, you did play, but we're going to go look at your score now. The Chicago Murders go to 16-9 with a 145-86 Winners over tonight. Winner over tonight's watch game winners, the Seattle DADDGamers, who are now fall to 14-11 after one. But thankfully, this was a sim game and not a watched game. And the Phoenix JG9s, I believe it's the first time I called them tonight. They still own the league's best record, 18-5, with a 137-121 win over the Las Vegas Tight Spots. The Sacramento Dubbins bounce back. They defeat the San Diego Quickie Marts 107-101. Dubbins are 15-7, and the Quickie Marts are 6-17. And that will do it for the simulation ticker here, as I need to go and put it on the right team. We go to Dirty Cat. Yep, the Dirty Casuals right there. They're the home team tomorrow, so I'm going to put it on them. So I'm going to put it. But first, we're going to go over the injury reports here. As the Philadelphia Shawnos will be without the services of Aaron Gordon for another week or two. So we're going to skip some teams here. Grant Williams out 1 to 2 weeks for the Chicago Murders with a left finger hairline fracture. The Boston Big Babies are going to be without Kyrie Irving for 4 to 6 weeks, as well as JaVale McGee for 1 to 2 weeks. So I believe these injuries have just become recent for them. Cody Zeller out 4 to 6 weeks with a right arm hairline fracture for the San Diego Quickie Marts. So Memphis will have no injuries. Jacksonville Blaze are without Jordan Clarkson 2 to 4 weeks with a high left ankle sprain. Devin Booker still out 6 to 8 weeks for the league's worst record, Richmond Dark Wolves. Salt Lake City Sports Gaming, no injuries. Sacramento Dubbins are without Tyrese Halliburton for 2 to 4 months, as well as Alpern Şengün, or however you pronounce his name. 2 games, the 2 players out 2 to 4 months. The Kills are still without DeAndre Ayton for 2 to 4 months. The Baffles are without Jalen Brunson for another week or two. No injuries for Tampa. New Jersey FG still without Cameron Johnson for 1 to 2 weeks. Jetty Osman still out 1 to 2 months now. So it's 1 to 2 months instead of 2 to 4 months going into this game. So they're getting closer. DADDGamer to getting Osman back. No injuries for the Nasty Natties. No injuries for the Ninjas. The Pittsburgh Snowmen are going to be without Christian Wood for 1 to 2 weeks. So both teams are going to. So both the Dirty Casuals and the Memphis Jedis will have a full complement roster. Austin Cinco Ochos without Joel Embiid day to day. That's probably why they lost that game. Said Joel Embiid tied for the second most points in the watched game with 48. Actually, no, I think he's actually third, with 47. That's Jason Tatum that has 48. The Tight Spots, no injuries. Oklahoma City Breezy Bunch going to be without the services of Dante DiVincenzo for 4 to 6 weeks. Nikola Vucevic out 6 to 8 weeks still with a torn left MCL. No injuries for the Bear Caves. Eamon Thompson for the JG9s out 2 to 4 weeks with a pulled lower back muscle. And no injuries for the Craniacs. Well, it was another great stream here, and once again another win for the road team. 55-24 Seattle in the third quarter. Oh, is that part of your simulation still? Damn. That's over on Tight Spot Simulation here. And with that, let me snooze this ad break because I'm not going to go on an ad break as we're going to get ready to go and raid our man, DADDGamer, who once again, his team wins a watch game. He is the inspiration for the Seattle DADDGamers. He is doing DGFL. I believe they're starting the new season. Or I think they're continuing the draft, I think. I'm not sure. But we're going to go to him anyway, so let's send some love to him. If you guys are watching this on Twitch, yeah, we're rating Dad Gamer. For those of you guys who are on YouTube, please hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And if you are also watching this on Twitch, as well as watching this on YouTube, the link to my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/VDub Productions, will be in the description down below. And please do not hesitate to hit that follow button here. I'm trying to get to 300 followers here on Twitch. But thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Friday night. And I will see you back here sometime tomorrow with Memphis at Houston. Reminding you that the final score of tonight's game, the Seattle DADDGamers, 105, and the New Orleans Ninjas, 89. Until tomorrow, everybody who's watching on Twitch and on YouTube, peace out, Paisans. You'll be headed to work tonight. Well, have a good night at work, Tight Spot. Have a good one, my man. And everybody else, have a good night.